Hey, what's up, everybody? Bringing you another review. This time is of the Mythic Legions Dwarf, the Cavern Dwarf Army Builder review. So I always go crazy with that long titles. I'm trying to learn how to shorten it, make it sweet and easy for everybody. Anyway, let's get started. And now you guys know I have a newfound love for Mythic Legions. As I jump into this, I've had a few pieces, but I really like army building. If anyone didn't notice, so when it came down to this, I really wanted to make sure I was doing justice by army building and shots and stuff like that. But anyway, these newer, smaller bodies are really nice. I enjoy them very much. They may not be for everyone, especially because I got lucky and had found somebody who was basically selling this for what they paid for it. So I got lucky. On the aftermarket, they do go for double the price considering they are a Kickstarter. So that's a little rough for some people. But yeah, I love these things, especially because I didn't have to pay the markup price. So that's the big difference. I get it. But me, I enjoy it. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to strip him of his Cavern Dwarf weapons. And we're going to talk about the figure. Actually, let me remove the axe as well. He's armed to the teeth. So, I like the long beard. I like the way it looks. It's almost like the beard is a sign of age and warriorness. It even has two little ponytails here. Design-wise, I like the look of these. The small armored dudes. Reminds me of myself as a tiny little angry man. So, yeah. Uh, anyway, as far as articulation goes, you get the head going up. You can't go down, obviously, because the beard is in the way. But you can rotate left and right. There are sockets here to add horns. I'll go over that later. Then, as far as arm articulation goes, it is the basic Mythic Legion's articulation. Everything is kind of on a regular joint. The hands can rotate left and right. You can also rotate them all the way around. There is a forearm swivel, which adds articulation as well. And you can rotate the arm all the way around with zero issue. Now, as far as ab crunch and things like that, you actually have a nice rotation on a under ball joint. There's no extra ab joint. So that kind of sucks, but you kind of can rotate as you can see here. Legs are really nice. They extend forward. They extend outward. They're very nicely jointed. They actually have a thigh swivel as well. And the leg articulation is actually, I mean, not leg, but the foot articulation is really nice because it rotates and it rocks forward and backwards. So as far as tighter joints and a cleaner look, I think the dwarves have a much cleaner look than the goblins do. And that just could be me. Maybe I was just being messy because I was way too into it. But I do like the standard feel of the dwarves a lot more. It's really, really nice. So if you're an angry dwarf and you're looking at this, as you can see here, it gets into a nice pose very easily. As far as what it comes with, it actually comes with a nice bit of stuff. And this is the thing that I do like very much about Mythic Legions is that even if you paid a little bit on the aftermarket, you kind of still get the bang for your buck, at least in my opinion. There are some toys that some of us pay for where you pay a lot for the look and the feel and you don't get it much accessory wise, which I feel like here they kind of complement each other very well. So as you saw, you had got a smaller axe. This one is, I believe this is a pickaxe or a warrior's axe. Then you still have this nice, clean, more iron-like look axe. This is actually a long axe, I believe, with a longer handle. So there's that. You have a shield. I like the shield a lot. It has the emblem of the king on it, and I'm gonna review him sooner or later. I do want to get around to reviewing at least 3/4 of this stuff, and it's so nice. So even if you don't have the handle, what you do is you plug the handle in here, and you have a nice shield. Next up, you have his warhammer. Now the warhammer is single-sided, but it comes with a piece that allows you to make it a double-sided hammer, which I very much enjoy. And I do know that Mythic Legions, normally most of the time, they can hold their weight of the things that they hold. So as you can see here, it's no issue for him to hold up the weight of his hammer. So that's really, really nice. And I know we're going to talk about the articulation right here because it hinders it in the head. You do get an alternative head that kind of shows you like protecting a shorter version of the beard. And if you want to look and add something different, you can actually add horns to either of the helmets, which is very, very nice. So you can have a different look. So I'm just going to pop this off. We're going to show off this one. So I actually like this look a lot. And just like that, we have a new look for him, like nothing even happened. As you know, they also come with shoulder-plated armor. So if you want to make him a general or give him extra armor, there's extra shoulder armor that adds on very easily. There's also a satchel. That's how I had the axe in the back. So we could just pop that in. And voila. You also get a weapons holder slot, like you saw in the Goblin Army Builder, and you get a slot for wings. Not that you would need wings for a dwarf, but you never know, adapter-wise, which you would want to add. Here's one's for the smaller and one for the larger pegs. All in all, I really, really like these. They have grown on me very quickly, and I'm very much enjoying them. I'm going to stand him straight up so you can see him compared to some other stuff, some other lines. It's really nice swivel. Oh my God, this is really nice. I just like the mix. And no, also these are soft, so you can actually maneuver those around very easily. I'm going to stand him as straight up as possible with his nice hammer. Move this stuff forward. And as you can see here, he stands up very easily and very nice. I love the color palette too. So here he is next to a Goblin Army Builder. And as you can see, they stand close to each other in height, whether with the helmet or not. So they stand very close in height. Next up, we're going to compare it to a Figma ruler. And the reason why is because, you know, Joan of Arc, the whole thing. But more importantly, because I feel like the Figma Fire Emblem and the Figma Fate stuff will look really good with the Mythic Legion stuff. So there she is. Just in case you want to try to test out Guts against them, I'm going to show you the Berserker armor next to them. So he has some height over them, obviously. Next up, we're going to compare it to a Marvel Legends. And someone pointed me out on Instagram that I didn't use the Black Knight. And I totally had forgot about that. So I'm going to use the Black Knight in terms of Marvel Legends. So you can see what it looks like next to him. Somebody came to my IG and pointed that out. So, you know, Black Knight. Next up, we're going to compare him to an SH Figuarts. Build Black Hazard. So as you can see, they're small, but compared to imports, they're kind of big. But with Legends and other characters, I think they actually fit in really well. And then with Legions themselves, they are pretty much half the height of normal Legions characters. So it's pretty dope. So as you can see height-wise, so I'll lift it up a little. He definitely varies in size. All in all, I've been very happy with the Legion stuff so far. I don't know why I never got around to reviewing it earlier. I guess I wanted more of them. But the more I play with them, the more I'm really enjoying them. And it's something really nice. So hopefully I can continue to do dope photos of them. It's new, it's refreshing, it's different even for me. And I've always loved medieval stuff. So this is a really nice breath of fresh air for me. I plan on reviewing a few other ones soon. Hopefully sooner than later. But in the meantime, I hope you enjoyed. Hope you found it informative. And I hope most of all, I hope you do good, be good. Drink your water, guys. Later.